have patch status V2. Okay, let's see if I actually have a PME error. That'd be handy if I did. Actually, let me go back. Let me hover first. Okay, actually, this is a perfect example, Jerry. I'm glad you came. This particular endpoint is having an issue with patch management. Okay, now, as you can see, there is a lot of moving pieces with patch management. Let me just show you what I mean by moving pieces. If you come into the monitoring, right, you've got high priority patches, running patches not actioned in X days, or some were not successfully installed. Are you doing monitoring based on age? Well, if you've come to my patch management bootcamp, I tell you what to focus on. However, I would still not tie the PME repair to patch status V2. So absolutely not. Do not hook in self-healing here, even though you could if you wanted to. Only because there's so many other issues that can arise with patch management. So if you go to n-able.com, no, let's go Google, enable, spell it right, enable GitHub. Okay, so if you go to the enabled GitHub and you come back in here to automation cookbook, now I need to take the actual monitoring off, but the problem is I did some testing on it and there's a problem with it. So I'll get it fixed with the partner that I was working with on it. But if you come to the GitHub and you go into custom monitoring, Control F, PME. So what this partner did was work with our support team on monitoring specifically the patch management engine. Now, they created an automation policy, the custom monitoring, created the service templates for workstations. It's all, but there's a problem. We actually changed the directory in PME to reference enable instead of SolarWinds MSP. The problem is that broke this. So I'm going to work with the partner on getting this fixed, but this is where you should start, is in central PME services. Once I get it fixed, Jerry, I'll send you an email or I'll do a kind of a little bit of a broadcast saying this is now fixed. Okay. And then what you're going to do, once we have this custom service uploaded to N-Central and it is working, that we can actually monitor the patch management engine separately, then we're going to come to the cookbook and we're going to look for, it's called repair. PME repair. It's right here. And there was a partner out of the UK that did a custom service on basically how to script out the repair. And you're familiar with this one, Jerry? Just to be sure. Okay, so I did a whole write-up on this, but if you want to come directly to their GitHub, his name's Ashley. It details exactly what it does. Okay, now, again, it'll resolve stuff like this. Like if you're having patch management engine issues, it will solve it. Okay. And then I would tie this, once we have the monitoring working again, then, if I come back to N-Central, I'll just say that this is the actual isolated PME monitoring. Then what you're going to do is when it goes failed, you're going to retry 3 times over, I'd say 30 seconds, give it a minute and a half. So if it's still failed after a minute and a half, you're going to execute a self-healing action. That action is going to be an automation policy called PME repair, or it's actually going to be a PowerShell. Sorry. So if I come into here, you want script, and then you're going to choose that PM. I don't know if I have it uploaded here. I don't. But if I had that PME repair, I would choose that. And then when it fails, it will actually fix specifically the patch management engine. The reason why you can't tie it to the patch status V2 monitoring is because it'll fail for other reasons, like patches failing or not getting installed or Windows Update being broken or what have you, just wouldn't be appropriate. So that is why I recommend doing that. But right now, this is not working. I have to get with the partner and see if I can get it fixed. Okay.